I started playing when I was 13 years old in New Zealand, born and raised in the South Island, north of Otago in New Zealand. I played for a number of years. I took a few years off, and I ended up here just as opposed to my husband, who was also a pro rugby player with Harlequins.
Why was it that you chose Harlequins specifically? Was it the style of play, or was it just the kind of convenience of it?
To be honest, it was the coaching staff that I knew was going to be at Harlequins, or coming to Harlequins from where they were previously. The convenience of it all made it actually just easier. I would have probably travelled to where they might have been, to be honest, but the Harlequins was it's an amazing club, obviously, with the tradition that is there with the men's and with the women's setup that they had this year. It was a huge attraction to come and play.
The new Super Rugby League that's starting this coming season is a landmark moment for the women's game. You must be really excited to be at such a pivotal moment for the women's game.
Yeah, sure. It's an exciting time for women's rugby in general, and around the world numbers are increasing in terms of girls and women picking up the sport and playing the sport. So to have a competition like that in England is something that is huge for the players, both locally and those internationally. And I know for a fact, those in the south, so those in New Zealand, Australia and other countries also want to come here and play in that super competition next season. So it's a really exciting time.
Tell us about the team's aspirations for the coming season. Obviously you'll want to win silverware, but are there any other specific goals that you want to achieve?
Sure, I think as a team we'd just take a phase as it comes in terms of pre-season, off-season, pre-season, and heading into the start of the season, and when the team comes together, when the squad comes together, I'm sure the goals will be set there as a team once we...
Of course, the Super Rugby follows such an important tournament in the Rugby World Cup. What are your views and opinions and who will do well, particularly in that tournament?
Yeah, sure, that's a great question. Everyone will be asking that. There's obviously the top 3 teams in the world who are also always very, very strong, and they'll have some really handy preparation ahead of that World Cup, having had games in New Zealand with the Lions tour. But Ireland are also in the top the top 4 as well. So every team was going to be out there to look for that top spot. So yeah.
It must be just so pleasing to have so many international teammates that will be at the tournament and playing against each other. Harlequin seems to be quite well represented.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, and that's also the other reason why I absolutely loved the season that we've just had with Harlequins. The fact that the coaching staff that we have, coaching and management, and the players, personnel from different countries can gel together like we did. I thought that was fantastic, and it just really was a testament to the girls themselves, to be known, to be recognised as really high calibre international players, but come together as a club team with zero egos and just go out there and perform as a team.
It's a new team for the Harlequins supporter base to really sort of grasp a hold of. A lot of new faces for them to get to know. Who would be your ones to watch for the coming season?
Leanne Riley had an excellent season this season. I think her time will come as a scrum half for potential scrum half for England. Jess Breach, absolutely a flyer on the wing. It's really hard to choose because there's loads, but those 2 would be my top 2 at the moment.